Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Sundering Tarot. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. This is part 2 of my cup suit when it comes to my favorite cards out of my 2022 deck collection. And if you missed the first part, or if you miss any of the other suits, Major Arcana, etc., I do have the links to those videos in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started here with the Five of Cups. I fully admit this is kind of an uncomfortable yet boring card in the tarot. So I don't have a lot of these that I particularly enjoy. And I have had a request to pick these up so you can see them better, so hopefully I am in frame. This is a Myths and Legends tarot. And I love Taylor's choice for this card. This is Dracula. So you see him mourning his cups, not realizing there's some behind him. Bats in the night. And he's staring at his castle. So Melrose right here. For some reason, this really makes sense to me with Dracula, so I appreciate the choice. And yes, it is very much an RWS clone as far as the layout, but it works for me. For some odd reason, it works. And then my other choice here is the Green Witch Tarot, Five of Chalices. Somebody literally pouring a drink, you know, an offering, alcohol, etc., whatever, on a grave. And in a lot of cultures, this is something normal. I mean, you bring food, you bring refreshment, or at a funeral, you usually pour a cup of alcohol. You either spill some or spill the whole entire cup to honor the dead. I totally get this as a Five of Cups reference. So I can appreciate that. Different take on it. Still very much appreciated. We're going to move right on to the Six of Cups. And I kind of get the traditional RWS Six of Cups. Just with the child with flowers in a cup and the adult. I get it, but I still like more out of a Six of Cups. I really do, and you'll see this in my choices. And as per usual, if you've ever been watching my videos previous, you realize I have a tendency to prefer animals versus people, and this is one of those cards where you're gonna notice that. So we have the Out of Hand Tarot. And yes, a tea party. This screams childhood to me. A tea party outdoors. Tea party picnic outdoors. You see the tire swing and the tree house. This is very much childhood to me. So inner childhood reference? Yes. Past reference? History, childhood, nostalgia? Yes. Very much yes. So for a modern approach to the Six of Cups, I love this. It's fabulous. And one of the most unique perspectives of the Six of Cups. This is one of the cards I fell in love with out of this deck. This is the Lightseer's Tarot. And you see a little boy and his puppy. And then as time goes on, they both age. Yes, there is a timeline to things. There is an order to things. And it does leave a mark. And the memories are always there for you to look back on. And I love this perspective. That is fabulous for a Six of Cups. And last but not least, we have the lovely Magical Dogs Tarot here. See all these dogs of different breeds splashing and playing in a pool that has a waterfall. So being joyful, having fun, nostalgia of being with, you know, friends and carefree fun. Like I said, connecting to that inner child. And in this case, it's just the dogs having fun. Sometimes when we are adults, we forget what fun is. And I'm good with this. And this feels like a vacation. So, like if you are somebody who has multiple dogs and you go on vacation and you find someplace, a park or you know, you go camping on the edge of a lake, I would fully expect the dogs to go loose and play like this. That reminds me of a vacation of just everybody having fun. All right, and we're gonna move right on to the Seven of Cups. I actually have a few more of these than the others, just as something different. The Unfolding Path Tarot, one of the best things about this deck is the facial expressions. I mean, yeah, let me zoom in. See, look at her face. Hopefully you can see that without a glare. It's a matte cardstock, you should be able to. But instead of having different items in each cup, I mean, it's just her looking at all the choices, holding some of them, and going, huh? Which one do I choose? Which one do I want? It's that contemplation look that I totally get. And that, as simplistic as it is, sells it for me. It really does. And I enjoy it so much. And then we're going to go move on to the Mystical Cats Tarot. Hopefully my camera is focusing. Instead of cups, you get bubbles. Since this is the Seven of Sea. I actually like this. They each have a wave in this rainbow kind of bubble, and the cat's just sitting there playing with it. So it's like a little kid just blew bubbles, and the cat's chasing all of them, trying to pop it. That's nostalgia, just all on its own. But you know, for a card where everything looks the same rather than something different in it, just like this one, I appreciate that. So instead of my mind trying to focus on which one they're choosing, it gives me kind of a wider lens and a more, I guess, intuitive way to read the Seven of Cups. And sometimes that's really nice to have, rather than having to have this decorative thing out of each cup for different meanings. And with that said, we're going to go into cards that have different things in the cups. All right. This is the Magical Dogs Tarot. Hopefully you can see that without a glare. I appreciate the use of the lily pads instead of cups for this deck. Or at least on this card. You see a dragonfly, a bone, a ball, a lotus, a fairy, a snake, a frog. You see all these different elements. And I like the fact that some of them are dog related and some of them are just nature related. I mean, it's not 100% tied to human choices, considering this is an animal-themed deck, and I appreciate that. Plus, it's got a corgi on it, and one of my best friends has several corgis, so this is definitely a Seven of Cups she will appreciate. Hi, Lisa. All right, and moving on. This is the Mermaid Tarot. I'm sorry if anybody here has ever seen The Little Mermaid and her little cave of gadgets and gizmos. You will see with this background in here why that scene comes to my head every single time. And yes, you do see different items out of each cup. I do like that they're more spread out. And they're at different height levels rather than just in an archway or clear up at the top of the card. You get all these different things in this card. Different heights, different perspectives, different things you want to look at first. And then this mermaid's also holding a pearl. So something's already been chosen, or there is treasure of that person's own besides what they want that's in the cups. And that definitely works for me as well. So both sides of the spectrum, I appreciate both. Cups that are the same, cups that have something in them that are different. So feel free to weigh in down below. Which would you like more, or are you like me and you like kind of both? Because they read differently. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here For part 2, I will go ahead and film and get part 3, which has the 8 of Cups through the 10 of Cups, up to you hopefully shortly. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.